What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Q Monster here, back at it once again. We are about to go ahead and do a spoiler review of the Megan movie.
Wow. That's all I can say.
That's that's the only thing we can say right now, y'all. Is just saying, wow. I'm still mind blowing. I'm still kind of a little lost, but I'm just like, wow.
I'm still trying to process through what we just watched. We just left the movie theater.
Talk about next generation. Like, man, like they are taking this mud way too serious with the AI machines and everything. I mean, I ain't never seen nothing crazy like this since Will Smith old movie with the AI robot. Like, like, I mean, I don't know about this show. Like, I fear for the future, man. I really do.
I'm like, this is gonna be the future of horror films now, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna try to copy this a lot, with this being like a very high profited movie now.
Man,
So
this
since
movie was
we're
crazy.
doing a spoiler, are we just gonna start?
Yeah, we're just gonna
Right
go ahead
away.
and go all out. We're gonna be everywhere. So pretty much how way it goes. You know what I'm saying, from the first beginning. You know what I'm saying, Katie. We followed this Katie girl, this Katie character in the movie. She's going through a trauma and everything ever since she lost her parents in this accident. Snow. What was it called? It's like a little snow.
Yeah, like a snowstorm.
Snowstorm.
Type of deal. And I think they got like hit by another car, like a collision or something.
Yeah, I feel it was. So ever since that accident and everything,
she had to end up going
she
to
had to end up
live with her aunt.
live her aunt.
Yeah, like in a guardianship type of situation.
Yeah. So she had to go through all that, so it's a lot more troubling, and the aunt didn't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? Plus, she's not really used to like the mother figure trying to take care of a child, you know what I'm saying? Because she's never even like that,
She's very independent, career driven. She'd never envisioned like a child in her future. So she's like, doesn't know what to do with this little girl, but she's trying.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's her niece, so she's trying to work on how to, take care of, a child and everything and all that stuff. So it's a little bit hard on her. So and from the beginning of the movie, it does take a while to get, until we finally get introduced to the Megan character, AI machine, and everything.
I felt like that did go very slow.
Yeah, it was going real slow.
Is this ever gonna...
Yeah, because I was kind of wondering. I was like, okay, how is this going to be made?
I was like, it was going very slow. I noticed that too.
Yeah, so yeah, it did took its time. It was slowing down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, until we got to that part because like I said, the auntie, you know what I'm saying, she's still trying to manage everything, how she's going to do her work and how she's going to be taking care of her niece back at home, you know what I'm saying. It's just kind of back and forth, you know what I'm saying, that she's trying to work on. So she's really trying to focus on that. And then when she was communicating with her niece and everything, like she had like a therapist coming to talk to her niece and everything, trying to figure out what's going on with her. Because the niece is going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? She's going through a trauma. She lost her parents, you know what I'm saying? So she can't really, function on that correctly enough. So,
and even the therapist kind of was like, are you sure you wanted her? Because I guess she could just tell like that this lady was not really fit to have this child. But she was the aunt and the sister wanted her to have this child. So they just, went according to I guess the parents' wishes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that therapist had a lot of questions about like if she was fit or not.
Yeah.
But she I kind of feel like she used the little girl. Once they introduced Megan, she kind of used her as part of her presentation to sell this Megan doll to like her bosses or to like whoever was going to buy this idea.
Yeah.
And she used her trauma against her too. Because like this little girl was very traumatized. She was like very lost. Felt like she didn't belong anywhere or have anything. Yeah. And she really did use her to her advantage, and then it backfired.
Yeah, it backfired and everything. So once all that stuff happened, that's when we finally get introduced to the Megan character because Katie, she wanted something to have like somebody with her, like a friend and everything, to watch over and everything and all that stuff, or something to keep her company. And that's when we found out, you know, that's when the auntie started creating the Megan machine and everything. So we finally got to that, and then we finally, you know, see Megan. You know, Megan's in action now. She's interacting with Katie and everything, you know, because they showed this stuff to her, you know, back at her job. Because I guess the boss, you know what I'm saying, he was getting upset, you know, about the old girl's project and everything.
Oh, yeah. She wasn't doing so good.
Yeah, she wasn't doing so good until she made Megan and everything. And ever since he did that, ever since she done that and showed her boss, and, you know, the boss was completely satisfied about it. Yeah. And the boss was cracking me up, though. This dude was hilarious, though. he was over the top. His speech was
a little off. I was like, wait, what? But he did. It was going to be like her come up, though, because he even said, like, like the aunt is now going to be like the most valuable like employee or inventor, whatever she was. And they were even saying like we need to renegotiate her contract because I'm pretty sure she's about to make us a lot of money. And so she was definitely like, yeah, she was on the up and up after that happened. Yeah. But the way that the doll worked is that it was supposed to just connect with like one child, and this doll was selling for like $10,000. And so, yeah, they were going to make a lot of money. And then, like, it did a whole bunch of stuff, but it could, like, read the child's, like, anger, confusion, panic. I mean, it did so many things, and it was knowledgeable. But the problem is that Megan started turning into, like, a mother or, like, a caregiver. And then, like, the aunt could just kind of focus on her career. But it was, like, a really bad idea because this doll ended up being very, very evil. We were talking about this on the way home, and like I felt like this movie was reminding me of like a mixture of like the Annabelle doll and the movie Orphan. Because this little girl, like how on the Orphan movie, she was very manipulative. She would like kill people. She would kind of turn the little death girl in the Orphan, like turn her, like confuse her and like basically like manipulate her and play with her mind like she was a puppet. That's pretty much what the Megan character did with this little girl. What was her name? Katie? Yeah, Katie. Yeah. So it was very much like I was getting, because as I'm watching it, I'm like, what is this reminding me of? And then that's whenever it clicked. I was like, it's reminding me of the Orphan. Yeah. And that's exactly what it was. But yeah, what do we want to get into? It's a lot. Do we want to get into the first killing scenes? The killing scenes. Okay.
I mean, so the first kill, you know, was the dog. Because the dog, you know what I'm saying, is one who started it all, you know what I'm saying, make her to go insane, though, because like I said, I guess when Katie was playing with the arrow, it showed the scene, where she was playing with the arrow and everything, and she lost her arrow, and then she was trying to get Megan to find the arrow, and she went out there and looked for it. She saw it on the other side of the fence, so she tried to reach for it. As she was reaching for it, you know, on the other side of the fence, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, a dog came out there, grabbed her arm, started biting her and everything, and started biting her head off and everything. Dog getting all crazy. Yeah. And then Katie girl went to go save her, and then when she was trying to go save her, the dog got hurt. Yeah. And it just went like wild. After that, the neighbor was ticking me off, man. Like I swear,
she was annoying.
Annoying like as oh lady. My gosh, man. See, because like I said, I especially when it comes to dogs and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm a delivery driver, work for Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see dogs on loose, it's just really just irks me, and I'm just like,
like tie your dogs.
Like keep your dogs inside the house. Why you got these dogs on the loose? Oh wow. Why is this dog on the loose? Yeah. You know, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's why the dog got them both. Yeah. Got them both bitten. So after that mess, you know what I'm saying? You know, Megan, you know what I'm saying? She went berserk after that. Like, and the next scene, you know what I'm saying? She that's her first victim, the damn dog. Yeah. Like the first victim. You know, and this is a PG-13, so it's not rated R. I'm surprised it's not rated R because like I said, I seen a whole lot of blood and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff going on. So
they would just like make sure they didn't actually show where she kills them. They just showed that she killed them, or that they're dead.
Yeah, because she was like trying to trap the dog and everything. Like she tossed something on the ground and everything. The dog seen it. Yeah. Dog started going to that same hole that he was trying to get when she brought it, where he got him at.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the dogs are picked over and everything, and Megan just got him right there. He just snatched him.
And then they don't really show what she does.
Yeah,
they
don't
show
the dog missing, nothing like that.
So that was her first victim, was the dog.
Mm-hmm.
The second victim, the aunt convinces the little girl. I guess the little girl was supposed to get homeschooled, but the aunt convinces her to go to like some kind of like alternative outdoor school, something. I guess it was supposed to be like therapeutic or something. Mm-hmm. So she goes to this school, and there's this little boy there, and the little boy is like, this is a huge culture difference.
I'm telling you.
The little boy was a little white boy.
Yeah.
And the mom, like, his mom is, like, talking to him because the aunt ends up getting out of the car and is, like, all the parents and the moms are helping and everything. Mm-hmm. And the little boy's mom, like, looks over at him and says something, and then he's like, "Fuck off, Molly," or something like that. And we were just looking at each other like, you talk to your mom like that?
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I got, like nervous. Like, I hope my mom didn't think I said that. Anyways, man. Yeah, so a big culture difference, but, I mean, it's a Hollywood movie that's targeted at that audience, so whatever. But anyway, so then... this is like whenever the doll is supposed to be sitting away, like with all the other like stuffed animals and toys and stuff. But this Megan doll ends up coming, and somehow the little boy and the little girl get into this like altercation with each other. And then Megan basically comes in to help the little girl, because remember, she's like connected to this little girl, and she's supposed to be there to like take care of her, nurture her, and all this stuff. So she comes out, and then she somehow gets into an altercation with the little boy. And this is the part where, like, the little boy gets on top. And, again, this is a PG-13 movie. But the little boy, like, somehow, like, gets Megan to the floor. And she's on her back. And it looks like the little boy is going to, like, get on top of her and do something sexual. That's what we both thought.
That's what I thought.
And maybe he was going to do that. But he didn't do it. Well, yeah, he didn't end up doing it. But then that's when she, like, grabs his ear. And she just, like, is pulling. And it's just, like, stretching out. He's looking like an elf at that point. Yeah. And then, like, after that, this is her second victim. So after that, like, she pulls his ear. And then he takes off running. Because now he's like, what is this doll? And, like, what is she doing to me? He's, like, confused. And then she, like, kind of goes after him. But there's this hill. And he's trying to run from her. So he basically just runs down this hill. And then this truck comes and hits him. Yeah. So on that one, like, she did cause the death. But she didn't really do.
Yeah, she didn't really touch him. I mean, he just tripped over something and started falling on the hill and everything.
Yeah.
And that's
she was so terrified to see this like doll.
And that's when he got hit by that vehicle, that car.
Yeah. So she was kind of at fault because, you know, she scared the shit out of him. So, I mean, so that was the second one. The third one would have been
the neighbor.
Yeah, the neighbor.
The neighbor was the third one, because the neighbor was still, you know, pissed off, you know what I'm saying, because she was trying to look for her dog, and her dog been missing for like I don't know how long.
Yeah, it was a few days. She kept looking.
A few days and all that stuff. So she kept on looking and looking, and you know, she started harassing the neighbor, you know, and talking about, oh no, I know where it's you did something to my dog, there's something going on. And the police had to come, like, he came at least like 3 times already. Like 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, because I guess the third time, you know what I'm saying, that's when that's when the police found out that, you know, this lady was dead because, like I said, Megan killed this lady, you know, the neighbor.
And I'm still kind of, that one was a little weird. Somehow that one was a little different on how she killed him, or how she killed the neighbor. Because the neighbor's, like, has, like, some dog food, and she's, like, still trying to find her dog. And, they're somehow end up in this weird looking garage. I don't even know whose garage that was, or bag house or something. And then she like gets a nail gun, and she like nails her somehow. Like the lady falls, the neighbor falls. She like does a nail gun, and then her nail gets like goes into like the floor or something. And then she like is spraying her with something. Yeah, I was kind of confused. I don't know what it is. Some kind of little high power water hose. She was spraying on her and everything. Yeah. It made her trip at first, and then all of a sudden, I guess Megan did something, changed the color, and I guess I don't know if that's like what acid. It or something. It had to have been something that killed her. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like confused about that too, because then again, they're not showing a whole bunch of like violent killing stuff because it is PG-13. So then after that, we just see the next morning she's coming out in a stretcher and she's dead. But we're not really sure how that happened. So that one was a little weird.
It was weird. So
that was her third one.
That was her third one. And I guess, after that one, she went on a killing spree because, because that's when the auntie was kind of like, wondering about something. Like she kind of knows about something, like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? She looked at the picture all wrong. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up keeping an eye. She keep an eye on Megan. And the crazy thing about it, when she went back to her room and started getting to her laptop, she was trying to look at the videos and trying to see what's going on. So she was trying to trying to do some like investigation or something like that she was doing. And then somehow she could not look at the files. Somehow Megan must have caught on to that, because like I said, she connected to like all the systems around her house and everything.
That was so creepy. Yeah. That she was smart enough to go and delete the videos, because where she's constantly like being recorded, because I mean that's how she functions. Like she's just looking at things, and she basically somehow like stopped recording whenever she killed the dog, the little boy, and the neighbor. So when she went back to look at the files, they're just gone, and that's when she kind of got freaked out. Yeah, and then Megan came from the back of the laptop.
Like scared to mess out as soon as she shut the laptop down and Megan sitting right there like, oh, what you doing there, huh? Like, what you doing there? Oh, you think I did this? You know what I'm saying? Like trying to question and all this stuff, just all creepy, trying to be all smarty with it and everything.
Very manipulative.
Yeah, very manipulative and all
like,
stuff.
Vindictive, kind of evil.
Man, it was just crazy.
Weird.
So, but yeah, she did find a way to shut her off, because I guess they kept on taking that little black pen and everything. And be like, hey, Megan, look at this.
Yeah,
and then that's when she found like a little trick and everything to shut her off. Yeah, and she just kind of just shut off like that, just a regular robot machine just shut off the shoot. And then all of a sudden, when she did that, she just kind of just tied her up and all stuff, and put it in the trunk. And then Katie getting all berserk, she going all out on her her auntie and all stuff, and then she started going all berserk and everything, and then she started kicking her seat and all that stuff, and she was like, hey, and all that stuff. She was going out of control. Yeah. You ever seen when she tied up Megan and everything? Because like I said, she was so connected with the doll so much, you know what I'm saying? So
the doll had her mind like all controlled.
Controlled.
Yeah, it was
they were so attached to each other, you know what I'm saying? You just really can't untangle it at all. So, but she started getting all berserk. She took her back to her work, and then Katie's still going off berserk and everything. They took her to that one room, that little show and tell room, wherever it is, and then the therapist came back over there trying to talk to her, trying to calm her down. And after that, she started going off berserk. She about to go ahead and she took the damn scissor, and she was about to stab the damn therapist.
Yeah, she sure was.
Like she was going off berserk with this damn dog, you know what I'm saying? Because she was so much in love with the dog, because she was so connected with it, so attached. So, and I'm just like, I'm over like, what the heck is going on? And the part that got me, what I was kind of laughing about, is when the auntie finally came up in there and trying to stop her and everything, when she was about to try to stab the therapist, and she took the knife away, and then all of a sudden, Katie just went like,
boom!
This slap. I mean, I don't know if that was a punch or a slap. I mean, damn.
It looked like a slap, but it sounded like a punch.
Like the impact, like if you can hear the impact, that sounded like a punch.
Oh my
God. She
God.
punched
When she
her right
did
in the
that,
jaw.
we were like
the auntie couldn't do nothing. She was just like, I thought she was about to go ahead and just like go punch her back or something. I'm like, shoot, I'll be damned.
Man, when that part happened, I was like, whoa, this is a lot. Like,
man.
And then like right after she tried to apologize, I was like, man, if I ever hit my mom like that, I would be dead. Like, I'm just saying.
I would not be standing here.
I would not be on this video right now if I ever hit my mom like that.
I would not be able to. Like I said, me trying to suck my mom out like that, yeah, that'd be a done deal for me.
It would be
you
over.
Would not see me doing no more YouTube videos or nothing.
There would be no Maria.
Yeah. None.
So yeah, that was so crazy. I was just like, whoa.
So it was just crazy, man.
Yeah.
So but yeah, after that, that's when she went on a killing spree. She started killing. I mean, I'm surprised she killed the boss, but she didn't really kill her. That one lady's two friends and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they were about to be dead, but
No, she did kill them.
No, not the other two.
The two that were helping her program her?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember she tried to hang the guy.
Yeah, but they're still alive though. At the end.
I thought they were.
Yeah, they still survived.
It looks like she set that room on fire, but at the end they did come back out.
Yeah, they were just knocked out. That's all it was. You know, Megan just walked past him.
She tried to kill him, though.
Yeah, I thought she was going to kill him, but it just happened.
I forgot about that. I thought she did kill him.
But she did end up killing the damn boss, though.
That part was weird because, like, they start playing this song and she's, like, walking out like she's a runway model. Yeah. And then she, like... I didn't know if she started dancing, but like she kind of like, no, it looked more like promiscuous. Because I was like, is she about to strip for the boss, or is she about to like start twerking? I was so confused. And then she just grabbed this sword, and I was confused why there was a sword in this office. But she grabs this sword, and then she just starts like. Yeah, she just
like she chased him down the hallway and everything. He was running. He was like, "Oh
He's
shit!"
Like, security.
And the old boy, his assistant and everything. He was in the elevator and everything. Yeah. He and the dude and the boss was like, "Hold the elevator!"
And he was gonna close it. He was like, "No."
He was like, "Oh no!" And then once he got up there, he got stabbed right behind. And I was just like, "Oh damn!" And then she killed the assistant too. That was trying to close him in. So.
Yeah, and she was very manipulative when she killed the assistant too. Yeah, because she was like setting it up in her head like you killed your boss because of how he treats you, and then you couldn't live with yourself, so you killed yourself. And I was like, so yeah, she was so manipulative.
Man, it was just insane.
Then after that, she gets in the car, which
that shocked me. Yeah, like how can you drive? You know what I'm saying? Like she just walked up in there like zoom.
Yeah, she got in a nice car too. By the way,
a nice car and everything.
Like a Corvette looking car with the side door.
Like she can automatically just open things up and like everything's under her control. So that's all it is.
Yeah.
So, so now we're getting close to the end. You know, that's when she drove off and she started driving right back to the house. You know, ever since the auntie and the Katie girl, you know what I'm saying, they left out there and they started driving back home, trying to relax and all that stuff. And then when it got to that point, somehow Megan got back over there, and then I guess she was like going head to head with the auntie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I guess she was playing the piano and everything, and the auntie was still trying to call out the other machine name or something, trying to figure out what's going on. And then, kind of find out Megan was there, just taunting her.
Yeah, pretty much.
So man.
From there, it just got very dark and evil. She even changed, like her appearance starts to change. Like her eyes get very dark, even though I think before they were like a bright blue or a bright green or something.
Yeah.
They get into this little, first the fight kind of starts in like the dining room. She sits her down and she's still, the aunt is still trying to like do the pin trick again to like shut her off, but she was like, no, like,
it's not happening.
Yeah, like it's not happening. At this point, she's like turned full evil.
Yeah.
And then the little girl, Katie, even comes out because she hears them fighting, and she's basically like, what is going on? Like, but they get her to go back to her room because that's how much control Megan just had over this little girl. And they're just like fighting back and forth at this point.
Fighting back and forth.
The end is not winning.
Yeah. I mean, like, and that's another thing. Some people, I mean, I remember I saw a review. Tyrone Magnus was doing a review on this, and he was talking about, like, why is this AI machine overpowering the humans?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the same thing, too. I'm just like, ain't the humans supposed to be taking control of them?
Yeah.
Not us,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, what she was doing to the aunt, she was just throwing her around and everything, choking her and all that stuff, and then she can barely do anything to the damn machine.
There was that one part where like she hit her with, I think that glass. Yeah. And I remember like something went off in her head, like a spark went off, and she did like freeze for a minute. It was like when she was choking her like this, and but then she like snapped right back into it, and then turned around and got violent again. So then they end up in like it looks like not a back house. It's part of the house, like the garage or something. Yeah. And that's where like it all goes down from there.
And that's when the Katie, you know what I'm saying, she finally figured out what was going on, and she's seeing Megan, like going berserk, going like she finally see her true colors, because like I said, Megan started looking at her and started feeling her emotions like on the side.
Yes, that was creepy.
Yeah, it was saying like, it showed like guilt, fear,
trust. And they all kept like switching, so she couldn't feel her out.
Yeah, she could not feel her out.
She was
at all.
like, is she on my side? Is she not on my side? Yeah. She was getting confused.
And yeah, she finally seen what happened. And that's when she, out of nowhere, I don't know how she got, this Katie girl got the gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is like some Iron Man type of deal.
Yeah, it was some Iron Man stuff. It was another one of the aunt's creations that I guess didn't take off. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, she said, you forgot one more family member of his name. I forgot the
Bruce.
name. Bruce. Yeah. I'm like, here's Bruce. And then after she started beating using she used the machine and started having the machine beating up on Megan and everything. Yeah. You know, just throwing her around, ripping her apart and everything and all that stuff. And then Megan still ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? She's
looking crazy at this point. Yeah, looking
crazy at this point.
Like the aunt had got her like a little bit before with the chainsaw, so like part of her hair was off, her face is split open. Again, she's just looking evil at this point and looking crazy. Just looking half a body like, at this point.
Yeah, half a body and everything. That's what to say, like just half a body, and she's still trying to fight her, and then she better go after the Katie girl, and then I thought she better kill the Katie girl, but it didn't happen though because the auntie did something and everything. And but I thought the auntie, you know, when she went back to the auntie and tried to choke her out. The auntie was trying to, like, you know, trying to take it apart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to shut her off and everything, and she couldn't do it. Yeah. So, and, you know, Megan girl just caught onto it and started just overpowering her, still, you know, half a body and everything. And then, you know, I thought it was going to be done for the auntie because she was about to die until Katie, you know, finally got back up and stabbed her in the head, and then boom, it was.
She got that little center in her.
Yeah, a little center in her head, like a little brain thing.
Her brain that was making her do all that stuff.
So,
but at the very end, the aunt and Katie are coming out of the house, and the police are coming to like rescue them and everything. And in my head, I was like, hold on, like the aunt needs to be held responsible for all those deaths that happened because. Like she invented that. Yeah, she invented that thing very irresponsibly. That's all I wanted to say. So, because she didn't even know what she was inventing. Honestly, she was just trying to make money.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I felt weird about this movie.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
I liked it.
Yeah.
But I felt very weird about it.
It was just weird. Though. Yeah. I mean, I did like it though. But it was just weird. Yeah. So,
because there were parts when I was just like, what? Like,
like what's going on here?
I just want to know like who thought about this. But I just feel like we're gonna see a lot of movies like this now. I guarantee you.
Yep. So like I said, talk about next generation. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're gonna be seeing.
Futuristic. So what is your rating for this movie?
My rating for this, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I'm kind of surprised I was want to go ahead and give it a higher rate like that though, but. It really did shock me. It was kind of surprising. So, what about you?
I'll do like an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was good, and it was not really scary. It was very suspenseful and like just entertaining. Like it, outside of like the first part being a little slow, the scenes were pretty good. But I don't know, there was just something about it that like doesn't make me want to give it a 10 out of 10. I don't know what it was. It was just a little too weird.
Yeah, way too weird. Yeah. So,
and I think it was because like the Megan doll was like according to like society's like beauty standards, like she kind of wasn't supposed to be like this horror kind of like scary figure, kind of like how others like the Annabelle doll or like these other dolls that have come out before.
Yeah.
So that was kind of threw me off a little too, but. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me.
So, yep.
Did you think at all at the end that they'll try to make a part 2, especially with how much money this film has made now?
I don't know. They probably will. You know, I mean, knowing how Hollywood is, you know what I'm saying, when stuff be making up a lot of money, they want to go make a sequel of it.
Yeah.
So.
But see, I wonder if they anticipated that it was going to make this much money, because when at the end I didn't get any like indication that there would be a part 2. Usually you can tell like some of the other movies you can tell whenever there's going to be a part 2. But I bet you they'll try to make a part 2 now.
We'll see.
It'd be like Megan and her twin.
Yeah. We shall see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes, because this movie is making a lot of money. So that's the first kickoff for a movie in 2023 for the new year. So. I'm kind of surprised because, you know, it's never did happen just before. So
we were not going to go watch this, by the way. We were going to wait for it to stream, but it started getting good reviews. So we had to go see it.
Had to go see it. So So yeah, that's our spoiler review. So yeah. So if you have not seen it, don't watch this video. Feel free to go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody must already seen it, but yeah. So
when did this movie come out? Just like last weekend?
I mean, it's supposed to come out this
dang, this was the first weekend?
Yeah, it came out September 6th. That's right now.
What, you mean January 6th?
I mean January 6th. I don't know why I said September. I'm tripping, yo.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's only been out for 2 days.
Only 2 days. It's the first weekend box office, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's already making tons of money. So
I thought it's been out for a week, but only 2 days.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alrighty, y'all. Make sure you post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Are you gonna watch it? I mean, are you digging it? I mean, let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. What y'all think about it? And if you enjoyed our review, make sure you hit that like button and always subscribe it and share it. Let me catch you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
Deuces.